Hi, I am Dr. Surekha Tiwari. I'm a psychological counselor and a homeopathic physician. Castor oil is derived from a plant. It's a vegetable source plant from its very seeds. The plant of castor oil grows in very hardy areas where there's rock. And so this oil is actually supposed to cool down. The nature of the oil is such that it cools down. Castor oil has a lot of benefits. The first benefit which castor oil has, according to me, is it's a beautiful laxative. It's given to small children, it's given to elderly people who cannot pass their stools smoothly. Give a spoon of castor oil in 1 cup of hot water every night, works very beautifully. Second use of castor oil is that it is also supposed to be very good for worms in children. So you can warm a little castor oil and apply it on the navel. It allows for the worms not to remain attached to some place, and its movement of intestines causes the worms also to leave. The third thing which castor oil does is it's a coolant. So God forbid should anybody be burnt, you can apply castor oil daily on that area for the general discomfort to come down. Third, castor oil is a beautiful beauty product. Castor oil can be used for applying on your hair, which a lot of people know. It is thick in its texture, so it allows for the hair to become better moisturized. Third, it's extremely good for promoting hair growth. It can allow for your hair growth to become faster, as also for better hair to come out. Even for children who've taken tonsillectomy or you've removed their hair completely, we advise them to put castor oil from the next day every day. And to make it a little less thicker, you need to mix it with some other oil. Castor oil can also be put on your skin. It softens the skin because it locks your moisture. It's a very thick oil, so be careful that you apply lesser quantity of it. Castor oil is extremely good also for, if you have very dry nails, you can just apply castor oil and then do this exercise. It works better and increases the moisture. So it is an oil which has multiple benefits and you should be using it liberally. Only take it from a known brand. And also make sure that if you can get it somewhere, cold pressed castor oil, it's even better. See, castor oil directly cannot cause weight loss or belly loss. But if the weight is because your stomach is not getting cleaned up, because your bowels are not clean, with which you will also gain weight, then castor oil is your remedy. Castor oil, which is applied with heat it in a spoon and put it in your navel, and then rub it gently on your abdomen. It allows for better movement of the intestines and it also allows for better removal of toxins from the body. And it reduces the effect of worms or the worm infestations in the body, because again, when the bowels will be clean, the body will have better metabolism, better absorption, and hence you may appreciate weight loss. But to directly say that castor oil causes weight loss, that's not true. Castor oil is an oil which is very cool in nature. It is also something which helps you lock in moisture because of its viscosity. And because it's a natural oil, it grows naturally. So it does not contain any chemicals or anything which may be manufactured in a factory or in a duba. That is why castor oil is a natural product. Now, having said all of these properties, when you put castor oil on your hair, often there is a hair fall because of hair breakage. That castor oil can completely eradicate. So you can apply castor oil on your face and then wear a hair cap for about an hour and then see how your hair responds to this beautiful dose of moisture. Also, castor oil works on the roots and it allows better circulation of blood in the hair roots, and that is why castor oil will give you better hair growth. Also, it does not allow split ends. So the quality of hair becomes better when you use castor oil. Because it's a little viscid, we always advise people to mix it with another oil to make it a little lighter and heat it when you apply it. It gives you the best results after that. This very old adage which says excess is always to be avoided. So anything which is very beneficial, it's very good, should never be used in excess. People use it for, let's say somebody has a constipation issue and they start using it as a laxative. It gives beautiful results. So people start taking it every day. Now, if you start taking it every day, then when do you give your intestines the chance, or when do you train them to work on their own as well? So getting habituated to something is the harmful side effect. Please take it regularly. but give it due breaks. Let your system also work on its own. Applying on the eyes is supposed to be cooling, but because castor oil can be very thick, it can often lead to sticky lids. So just apply enough that you apply it over your lid, massage it gently and wipe off the extra, not allowing it to go inside your eyes. Then it can be very cooling, and it is actually a recipe for resting your eyes at night.